What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and this video we gotta talk about this Black Myth sequel, the big surprise, or one of the big surprises, at the Game Awards. I want to say it looks awesome, and I tend to say that about a lot of different trailers. So look, the interesting thing with this game, of course, right, is that super early development. Jeff Keighley talked about it, as well as Game Science, and I think they posted the tweet along with it that this is an early development. They want to push themselves. I think they said they want to fix past mistakes and regrets of like Black Myth Wukong, right? How can we kind of evolve and change, but also somewhat sticking to what made that game really popular, right? That game sold an unbelievable amount. It was honestly a really fantastic game. How can we do that but improved with this game? So look, this game is probably, oh my dear God, well, I think some people were saying from the first trailer of Wukong to when that game came out, it was 4 years. I don't know if I'd want to say 4 years from right now. I'd want to go like 3 just to have like just a slimmer of hope, but no, I mean 3 or 4, right? So you're looking at like, and they do like August, and they do like August 20th, right? That time period. So you could maybe pencil it in for like August of 2028, or maybe even August of 2029. A next gen game. I mean, the trailer highly CG, and I don't know too much about Chinese lore. Obviously, that was a big draw with Wukong, and even people that had no idea, right, being able to jump in and kind of learn on the fly, or at least learn a little bit, right? And this individual here, as Jeff Keighley says, the ghost-catching god who wanders between hell and earth. I see people saying that this character is or this individual is basically like a ghost cop, right, kind of patrolling back and forth. And so it sounds darker, just from the actual mythology, because it's more about ghosts and spirits and darkness, little Kingdom Hearts stuff there. But no, I mean, it's more rooted in that than I guess Wukong was. And while we're on that though, real fast, so Jeff Keighley said this, and this was how he kind of ended the section of this game, where he talked about like the westward journey not being over yet, or there's still more to come. So he said it right at the very end, and there were rumors dating back to almost a year ago that Black Myth Wukong was going to get DLC. I don't remember if it was like actually tied into this, but this sometimes happens. When a game comes out, it might get DLC, it might not, but it's also going to get a sequel. The rumor mill, or the people that are like in tune with this stuff, sometimes the wires can be crossed, and like maybe they hear about the sequel when they thought they were hearing about the DLC. But we have heard in the past that there would be DLC to Wukong, and then that Jeff comment is just, okay, you have a full-fledged sequel that you're doing there, and then also he says that the journey's not over. Now that could mean an appearance in Fortnite. That could mean it's coming to Call of Duty for some stupid reason, right? Like, you can have these weird collaborations that can technically continue the journey of Black Myth Wukong, but the way you say it, and the way you say it like in that presentation, to me implies, at least hopefully, that you would get a sequel, and again, that sequel is at least 3-4 years out, but maybe in the meantime, like maybe next year, right, you'd have a DLC, maybe a meaty DLC, and then you only have to wait 2 or 3 years after that one to get a brand new game. That would hopefully be, that's the dream, right? Now, whether or not that happens. I did see, I think Lunatic Ignis, who was the one, I believe, who talked about the DLC back then, did say that the next game would be coming to Xbox. Now, probably still a little too early to tell. I think with something like that, you would hope they have that ironed out, right? But again, you're talking about a game that's going to release on next-gen consoles. So this game, could it be backwards compatible? Yeah, but if it comes out in like 2029, that could be like 2 years into next gen. Is it possible it's only a PS6 and next-gen Xbox game? Maybe, right? Would it come out on Nintendo Switch 2? I don't know, 3-4 years from now, and it might be kind of tough to put this game on the Switch 2. So, to no consoles right now. I don't know if they would do the same thing or whatever the heck happened last year with Black Myth, with Xbox and PlayStation. I don't know if you ever really want to have that happen again, but it seems like, at least from him, that it's not going to happen. So we'll see how that all shakes out. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.